We're going up against top. Let's see if we got a good pack here. Pretty crappy, I think. Might have to go with the training spec. I don't like it though. You can't get the best specialist every time. At least we go, at least we have the storms. We really love the storms. In this case, I think we want, is it crawlers or fangs? What is he likely to do? Go for probably some marksman? Or how? Probably he's going for marksman or void eye potentially. He doesn't need more chaff clear, I guess. I think crawlers are better, but I really want some fangs as well, so we'll leave a spot for the fang. Probably think it's better to have it like this. Level something up? I don't know if we need to level something up. Maybe we'll just level up one of these guys for fun. Okay. Quick supply. Should have went for the fangs, but I feel like the fangs also are not the greatest because then there's no chaff. Like the arc lights gets killed too quick. We're doing all right. We're only gonna die to the phoenixes and can't really fault ourselves. He's quick supply. The fact that he's only winning by one phoenix is actually not the greatest. So he spent his money, which is not ideal. We're not gonna we're gonna go for fangs anyways here. But I think we want like Phantom Rays actually. Improved War Factory is gonna be an insta pick. We probably now have to go for the fangs because of that choice. But I like the fangs anyways. He might like float them. He might fly them around, so we'll just be careful here. Could even go for a third fang here. I don't know if this is better. So we kind of don't want this to die that quick, but I don't know if this is that good. Maybe like this. I don't love these fangs. They're a little bit, they're not, the thing is they're mainly just for this phoenix at this angle because I don't know though. Okay, at least we went for the fangs here. Somehow they're winning. Okay. They came in a little bit too late. This guy's just the cheese master here. That's fine. I mean, we still have the fangs available. Fangs should be able to beat the wasps next round. And we're saving up for the improved factory. We know how we have to we know what we need to do here. We're just hoping he doesn't know our strategy. Underground threat could be another one. I don't think we go for it, to be honest. Let's just skip here. I think it's time for the phantoms. We'll just bring it back to the OG style because this is what we're comfortable playing with. Okay. Okay, so this is hopefully going to clear up this, and in this situation, the phantoms are better than the phoenix, significantly better. It's crazy how much better the phantom rays are at clearing chaff. That's the main weakness of the phoenix. That's the main difference, but in every other aspect, the phoenix is significantly better than the phantom. All right, we're not doing bad. Round 3 already. It's gonna be round 4 pretty soon. Round 5 is, when the factory can come out, but it's probably gonna need round 6. Depends if there's a drop. We can come out with it on round. Wait a second, 2, 3. We're getting the drop next round. So, yeah. I think round 4 is too early to come out with it, but we'd have to save some money for round 5. But I guess we go for fire now. This is not enough chaff clear here, actually. We're gonna get another tower cheesed. We're losing a tower every single round. Like, how come his spells are just so effective? Level 1 Phoenix, level 2 Phoenix, okay. Only losing by the Phoenix is actually not bad. Okay, so the wasps are gonna come online. We'll go for the Typhoon, I guess. Yeah, the Typhoon makes sense because he's gonna go wasp for sure. But can we sell out of something? Guess we can. Guess we could just like start saving money. Maybe we just go for the factory now. Yeah, why don't we just go for the factory now, right? And we'll just throw it up in the front. No efficient maintenance, no nothing. We'll just click, guess we could just click armor or HE. Probably HE here. And just go in with the beacon. This is going to be some in-your-face War Factory gaming, but I do like it though. Let's think about this beacon. This is pretty much the earliest possible War Factory. Okay. There comes the wasps. So this helps us quite a bit. Like our problem is chaff clear, but now we have chaff clear. The only problem is, can we get to the tower in time? It's looking very, very close. Okay. But are we gonna be able to kill his stuff in like this 9 seconds or? Yeah, just barely. Alright, I gotta say that was pretty perfect. That was perfect. Okay, so now we show him that we are the factory master now. We show him that. But he's gonna counter this, obviously. So we'll just skip. Only we'll think about this now. So it's probably gonna be a sell and a reposition. I don't know if it's gonna be great to just come in here. It might be, actually. But it's definitely gonna be a sell and a reposition. Ideally, I'd like to come in through here, but I think there's going to be melters here. There's also going to be melters here as well. But I think it just might be better in the corner here. We'll give it a level, I think. And we're going to keep borrowing. And go for another crawler, so we'll have some flanks set up. We'll have the shallow flank here. The only thing is there's no... yeah, the only problem is we're gonna need to go for the shield here. There's no way we're gonna do this without the shield. So we can still go for this. Now our beacon's gonna be like this. And like that. We'll just missile this. Okay, it's abyss time. it's not good to see this. I feel like we have to win this round. Otherwise, we're just going to lose. And okay. We kind of need to take the tower immediately. Still only have these 2 Phantom Rays and a couple of Fangs, but I just don't know if we can win immediately. We have to win immediately. It's very close. I think it's not going to be enough here. We're getting in down to sub 1k. And, you know, this is already a victory, right? I mean, look. Playing against top level player, we got him down. It's already a victory, right? I feel like there's no point into going into this tower. Could go for armor, could go for photon's going to be required because the acid's going to come out. You know he's going to gamble with the acid. You know that. And probably put a tank here or something. You know, a crawler here is good. I think just a lot more crawlers in general is going to be good. He's got the wasp swarm again. So let's just think about how to deal with that. We might need to try to missile it. Let's just cover our bases here. We don't want to get scammed. Okay. So we only have enough money for another crawler pack. Do we sell out of this? For this? Yeah, maybe to sell out of this. 200 left over. Let's just missile the crap out of this stuff. All right, hope for the best. Not the greatest beacon, I think. Yeah, this is a horrible beacon. Wait, did we even... Why is it not moving? Okay. How much anti-air do we have? I don't know, that beacon felt like there was something wrong with that beacon. I don't think we're gonna have enough here. Yeah, what the hell happened with that beacon? Damn it. Oh man. I'll tell you what, we just lost the game because of the beacon. But we're not gonna be able to come back here, I think. Oof. 550, marksman, aerial spec marksman could be interesting here. Well, actually, melting point's way better, isn't it? Okay, so melting point's way better for us than him. Okay, let's think about this beacon. Maybe this beacon needs to be like, let's make it a little bit more conservative. Okay, so got this. Got this. We sell out of this? What do we sell out of? Probably need the Phantom Rays. Probably might even need more Phantom Rays. Mustangs are probably a little better than the Phantom Rays, but I don't know. Do we just need more stuff? Do we just level this up again? Just to make it a little bit more tanky? Alright, what do we sell out of then? Feels like we kind of need everything. Maybe we don't need, I feel like we kind of need everything here. Yeah, it's just too much chaff coming in. It's not really like the beacon problem, it's just too much chaff, and this is not good. This is really, really not good. Yeah, that's good. You know, we had a chance there. If the beacon worked on that last round, I think we could have won this. Level 3 is not going to make a difference. Yeah, it's really hard to win against the Abyss once they build the numbers. Yeah, I wanna see that last round where we could have went for the better beacon. Right. I feel like that it really didn't work out so well for some reason. Maybe it's just shouldn't be in the corner, but the thing is the stuff is gonna run in, right? So I guess as long as there's something inside the beacon, we're gonna be kind of not in a great position. I think we also probably took the wrong gamble. So in reality, we should have probably went for launcher overload because he didn't go for the acid. So that was also, I think, a potential reason for the loss. So let's say we sell out of this. We can put a crawler here for sure. You know, a couple missiles. Um, say we go for a tank flank here. All right, we'll go for the armor. Let's see what happens here. All right, so we might get. I forgot about this. This is not going to be good. But look at this. This is going quite well. We're going really in there. And there we go. We get the tower even before he gets us. But this is not good. So I feel like if we just put a missile here, maybe. So let's try that again. Go for overload, missile this, sell this. Something here. Um, all right, let's go for the more conservative beacon. All right, so this is quite good. This is quite good. Look at all the chaff that's going in. The tank is a huge deal. Like the tank is a huge, huge deal. Not sure if it's enough though. Our phantom rays are very limited. I think, yeah, I think it's. The problem is that we don't have enough anti-air here, so it's not just the factory. So I feel like, I mean, do we ever just go Mustangs behind this? And man, he already has the missiles here. So maybe we can just like be like, you know what? We don't care about this anymore. because you're gonna missile there. So we just go for some Mustangs behind. I wanted to click aerial spec there, but we cannot. So I don't know how good Mustangs are, honestly. You would imagine Phoenixes are what we need, but we also need Mustangs, so it's kind of hard here. I don't know what to do. Okay, so we can click aerial spec at least. No speed and no upgrade on this. So we'll go for one missile. Let's see what happens here. This is not good. It locks on right away, and we're losing most of our Mustangs. This is coming through as well. Somehow this missile didn't do anything. What are we doing here though? What do we need to do here? Now I'm starting to think I don't know. I don't know what we can do here. I mean, you would imagine Typhoon can be good, but the problem we need a back line, don't we? We just need a back line of stuff. So what is our back line going to consist of? Mustangs? All right, so let's say we go for the backline Mustangs. Okay, this is very weak. We don't have any crawlers or anything now. So we're gonna just get instantly locked on. All right, this comes in at a very good time. Maybe this is what we need to do. So it's not actually about the flanks as much as it is about the anti-air. Okay. At least we understand now what the right move is, and we could have done this. Right. So the only question now is, you know, I think the Mustangs have to be kind of far back. Like they can't be actually as forward as they are for the conclusion ones, which is very strange because, you know, you'd imagine they should be, you know, right on this, but it's because of the sweep. You don't want that. And I guess the other question is, instead of the Mustangs, would you ever just go Wasps ourselves? Because he does have the missile upgrade. In case this were to go for another round, maybe you don't want to, you know, for example, kind of like screw things up. So maybe if they're a bit closer, I mean, the thing is, they can tank for the. You don't want these guys to tank. I think for the for this, right? You don't want it to tank. So maybe we could just put them here or something. All right, let's try the missile here. Do a more conservative beacon. You don't want these guys to be too forward because then the wasp will lock. So the further back, the better, I think. In principle, I like the Wasp better than the Mustang because of the missile situation. And here we see that it also works pretty good. So we it was close. We it was quite close. We just we were worried about the acid, which I don't know if I blame ourselves for. Like, you know, some people would click the acid, right? Some people would put acid here. But maybe, you know, since we did have quite a lot of HP, maybe we should have just waited, and we should have just addressed the main problem, which was the air threat. Um, yeah, I get it. Jay. I wish, you know, we get another opportunity to play. I've forgotten. So far this season, it's been 2 losses, 0 wins, but I'm pretty happy and pretty proud about our performance today, to be honest.